particular one before. Definitely resonates with me. Don't let anybody rush you. Don't let anybody pressure you. One life to live. Go at your pace. Pressure abounds, I know. One day at a time. But good morning again. If you've only just joined us, this is the best breakfast show in all of the land. This is 3FM Sunrise on 3FM 92.7. And you will certainly be all right. Let's connect now with Felicity Ahafionyo, Chief Forecaster with the Ghana Met. She'll let us know what the weather is going to be looking like today. Felicity, hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, Helen. How are you?
I am doing fantastic. How was your evening? How's the morning started off?
The evening was okay. The morning has started okay. I'm already on the way.
Lovely. Amazing. What should we expect as far as the weather is concerned today in the capital and beyond?
Yeah, thanks so much and good morning to our viewers and listeners. For today, we expect it to be partly cloudy and sunny across the 16 regions. We expect temperatures to be around 35, 38 over the north end part of the transition belt. For the middle sector, we expect it between 33 and 35. For the coastal strip, we expect an average of 33 degrees Celsius with some rain and thundercloud formation by late afternoon into the evening hours. Currently, we are monitoring a rainstorm in northern Nigeria. We are anticipating conditions to improve. That is the surface pressure to lower a bit. We expect the winds to pick up, and then we expect it, if all things remain the same, and then we have some improvements, then we should expect it late afternoon into the evening hours over the north, the transition, and parts of the middle sector. But we will be updating with our afternoon and evening forecast. But if there need be, we will release a warning to that effect.
Fantastic, Felicity. Thank you so much for that update. As always, we'll be looking out for any further ones to follow. Have an amazing Thursday.
Definitely.
Sure thing. Again, that was Felicity Ahafionyo, Chief Forecaster with
Helen Brofolatic Apiambofo. And Sixtus the
presence.
What
First
other
of
one?
my name.
No. Sixtus, no.
Of
Sixtus.
the Kingdom of Ulo.
Yeah, Sixtus. Sixtus Poptus.
Do you know that per the administrative categorizations, we qualify to be a district actually?
Okay, yeah.
So
in terms of
it's not-
population
in terms
and
of
business
population.
size,
So we
That's
are
a big
more-
deal.
yeah,
It's you think that
it's a big deal.
it's a big deal.
Even in Greater Accra
in fact,
region.
we qualify for a constituency.
I see.
Yes, and at this point, the local government ministry. Good morning to you.
But you go explain,
Let's continue the
explain,
Tire,
you go the tire because you know have
You see-
evidence.
You see, I used to be against the split of the needless creation of constituencies.
Hey.
Until I realized that, needless because I think that some of the areas, you don't have to split them.
Right.
But you end up having, it's like AME. Growing up, to be mayor of Accra was a big deal. But suddenly, now if you are mayor of Accra, you are mayor of
Gamashi.
You're actually not mayor anymore. You are MC.
You are chief executive.
You are just me.
No, there you are.
The yo is missing, yes.
So you are no. But imagine back then.
You know, back. You know, my mother worked with the AMA, so I can appreciate what you are talking about.
Yeah.
Back then, places like Hacho, Legon, Medina,
All of that
Adenta, and the North Kanishis, the Bubuasis, Jowulu. To the end, Spokwasi, all of them were part of the AMA. So when they say you are mayor of Accra, you indeed are the man.
Yeah.
So the likes of Natnunu Amatefio, the late E.T. Mensah and the rest, they enjoyed
they
the mayorship. By the time it got to Niajiri Blangsing and Alfredo Kovandapoy, their size had started coming down. You know,
as for our friend,
Ajesoa.
As for him,
he came to even him. He had some, so it was under Ajesoa that you had Kokma, Ladma. Yes,
I just remember there was a time we were on some sort of entourage with the TM, the mayor, right. And we went to the North Kaneshi area.
Yeah.
When you go there, the MC for that said he shouldn't cross the boundary. Nothing concerns them over the side. It was very pitiful.
With Accra Mall.
You
remember
Ladma.
We wanted to organize and there was so much confusion about. Okay, so this part of the mall is to this.
But you know, AMA has a peculiar situation. So, for example, Kaikwe South Sub Metro is under the AMA. Now, so let's say the Bukom area, Choco, are all part of AMA. I think a bit of Manprobi as well. They are all part of AMA, right? Then you come to Makola Market proper. It's also part.
That's Matters of Uganda.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some part of it falls within the AMA, and then the other part.
Radio Gold.
Radio Gold is Alatebio Koshi.
It's not under AMA.
No, so Ablikuma, that's Ablikuma Central, right? So now a bit of it, but all of that place used to be. Then you cross Ablikuma Central, you cross Kokma, that's called and then you enter another AMA. That is Okaikwe Sub Metro. It's just crazy.
No.
It's crazy.
Let's bring it back to
and as you're saying, Okaikwe South is also, if you like, fit to be made a full assembly on its own because it has the industrial area. I mean, the money from the industrial area alone.
That's right.
Right? From all the company, big industries there alone. Minus the shops, minus the homes. It can run. And AMA, I'm sure they know that, Charlie, if you take this one from us,
we are in trouble.
You have finished us. Already, so, AMA is a tenant on his own land.
But that thing, how can you whole assembly? You are sitting on another assembly's land.
So at the time when Mayor Van der Poel was putting up the building or negotiating for the building to be put up, this cannibalization of the AMA had not happened. So Kokma, or if you like, Klotekoli was just a sub-metro.
When the split started, they should have considered the location of the AMA building, the offices.
That land originally belongs to the AMA, the Kimbo Gardens land. It belongs to the AMA.
But they have lost it.
Yeah, and now they are tenants on their own land.
Importantly, I was saying that
your mom.
The Ulo Kingdom has grown so much that it is deserving of a constituency by itself. So that we want to have a
we are not
district
angry.
capital.
We are not angry with
we
you.
Want to also host a DCE and host a district chief, a
municipal coordinating director and everything else. You want to have your own
people,
everything.
And we too will get the pickup sum.
And they give them pickups.
Yes, they give them pickups. Is it white?
Okay. By your place, they are white there. Don't clamor for it.
No, white.
Like grey or black.
So when we get the white
or blue black,
we'll begin to use that to advocate for
the
construction of the road.
It's like you have the agenda printed out.
What's the name of the document again?
A Japanese document.
The document
this one, Ulo Dear document. Well, the Guardian Times this morning says advancing entrepreneurship innovation, NEIP creates 103,871 jobs from 2017 to 2023, according to President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. First batch pilgrims from Tamale arrive in Jeddah, and I tell you, when I was coming down, it was not easy at all. 184 on death row in Ghana. Amnesty International report, Ghana said to become first African country to establish small modular reactor as it signs MOU with the United States. Wasn't all what the Russians brought to us a long time ago in the 60s. Dropping Andre Ayew was difficult decision, Otuado. But still, you drop them. Plan International provides water system
and the way you
sanitary facility to
are you against the
communities in Jessica.
Are you against the dropping?
Oh, but he drop them. But now they explain that it was, Daily Graphic. Government votes 700 million Ghana cedis for book research allowances since 2020. I'll review Labour Act to protect workers, according to Dr. Baumia, and he's telling TUC more cancer treatment centers needed, according to an oncologist, Dr. Ama, Mary, and Dati. And Ghana card as sole identification. Political parties give easy green light to lay new bill. There's a Green Ghana Day coming 8 days away from now. Andrea, you dropped coach opts for youth. Oh, should I say Andrea is now grandpa? What's that? What is this?
But you know that's how Asamoah Gyan eventually exited the national
as a general captain.
Yeah, I don't.
Sixtus, we can't hear you too well.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Hi, good morning.
Yes, when it's directed into the mic, the quality is crisp.
Into the microphone.
Directly into it.
You know,
where did you sleep?
Helpful if you had a device that could only help you monitor whether or not
I
it
know
is
where
wandering.
she said it. You know, when I'm behind there, I will harass the people to wear the headset. Anyways, on the front page of the Daybreak newspaper, cost inflation rocks Buankra Port project, tanker drivers Lord NPA. Akufo-Addo reiterates commitment to STEM education. Nick Dansoeje attracts accolades. Is this on replay? KGL boss is private sector CEO of the year. Akufo-Addo reiterates commitment to STEM education. And that's it for the Daybreak newspaper.
Helen,
have a countdown to the Green Ghana Day.
That's 8 days away.
To go.
Live telecast for anti-gay bill cases. This is what the Daily Guide has for us on the front page. 3 caged over alleged sextortion. Baumia message good, and that's coming from the TUC. And there's a picture to go along with that story, a picture of Dr. Anthony Yalba presenting the TUC manifesto to Dr. Baumia. KGL boss is overall best CEO, and NEIP initiative transforms entrepreneurship, and that's coming from the president of the land.
Michael?
The business analyst shaping economic decisions. I want to partner with the media to take MTN to the next level. That's according to Stephen Blewett. He is the new CEO of MTN. In the picture, he's seen there shaking hands with Albert Kwabena Jumfo, the GJA president. Bank of Ghana monetary policy report. Ghana's external position remains strong. Election 2024, Baumia promises flat tax system. Interesting one there.
So we have to wait till he becomes president.
Please, he's the driver's mate.
No, I'm asking you.
The driver's
Hey, did the Alawa actually finally drop?
Some dropped.
Some dropped. Okay.
Like
the last
months,
time I spoke with
out of
the
26.
leadership of the students,
Yeah.
they said they were tracking the disbursement.
Right.
They want to be sure of their facts before they speak, which I think it's
I've had people share. You know, the lady who sent a text message that she had not received a penny out of 26 months. She said, well, she'd been paid 3 months out of the 26
out of the 26
months.
yeah.
So
in fact, majority of them
to
are going to be paid the 3 months out of
the loss that
whatever
they're owed.
outstanding you have.
So the 3 months, they say, take whole body. Yeah, okay. Michael.
Tourism sector, international arrivals hit 1.15 million in 2023. That's a good one. And I'm sure you all like this one. Inflation expected to fall to 21% in May 2024.
It could drop better.
You know, I keep saying that these things don't mean anything to me.
No, but there's nothing exciting about inflation, even if it's falling. Though. So,
It has to be zero in the negatives.
Why is it?
The only agreement I want to have is that we don't need allowances for our teacher trainees and nurse trainees. Let's put them on a proper and upgrade the system.
Teacher trainees.
Yes, let's stop using it for political football.
No, Johnnie, do that thing.
Teacher trainees are suffering.
No, right now you get a template. but Sixtus, on the real though, does it make sense that we give them allowances and yet they have to go and demonstrate afterwards to get placement?
That's what I'm saying.
What are we doing?
Let's stop lying to ourselves.
What are we doing?
I mean, it's not a popular argument to make to call for a scrapping of those allowances.
Right. It's for political expediency.
Exactly.
I'm sure you know that by now.
Exactly.
Well, so
Helen just infected me and
let's
is now
look at
giving me the left hand.
There's a story on
That's her right hand, actually.
There's a story on page 9, also the front page of the Ghanaian Times. NEIP creates 103,871 jobs from 2017 to 2023. The president Akufo-Addo has lauded the transformative impact of NEIP on Ghana's entrepreneurship landscape. Speaking at the third Applied Research Conference of Technical Universities in Ghana, in Sunyani, the president detailed the success of NEIP. Launched in 2017, NEIP has been a cornerstone. I'm looking for the jobs. Jobs in which areas? Program have contributed to the president. So he is not telling us where the jobs have been created.
No, the writer is not telling us. The reporter is not telling us.
Oh, no, because the Daily Guide goes on to say, this is a quote from him. He says, by offering financial support and business development services, NEIP has enabled 15,000 startups to scale up their operations.
Okay.
And that is what he's saying has contributed to the creation of these over 100,000 jobs.
So the 15,000 startups were giving money. And they have in turn employed 103.
They have scaled up.
They have scaled up.
To the effect
so what are they producing? And where can we find what they are producing? You know, it's
you know, even with this whole SME thing, there's this argument that there starts to show that over 80% of SMEs fail within the first 5 years.
Yeah.
So if we really want to be strategic,
how do you thrive in this business environment?
Even the multinationals are leaving.
Even multinationals
are suffering.
Multinationals are
suffering. So
teacher trainees are
suffering. So the point is that, is it time to review our strategies with especially these things? Can we find a way? Because really, it's true that our economy is heavily SME driven, but the point is that how much jobs are these really creating?
So 103,871.
So why are the youth still clamoring for jobs? You see,
this is what the president said.
You see,
where from the figures, and I think that's one of the things that private sector has also failed. I mean, in other jurisdictions, you have independent institutions that track all of these things.
Right.
If you talk about job creation, there's a civil society organization somewhere that tracks these things. But in Ghana,
we do. There are some actors in the space who will go and I
We're
can
only
name them
interested in
individually.
anti-corruption and corruption.
No, Sixtus. Then you haven't averted your mind. There, I can name at least three. There's a Jerome. I forget the last name. He's joined us on Zoom before, and they will come through as much intel or info as an individual, not as an organization. These are individuals who've taken up the mantle. But I understand you. But there are people who have committed
Helen,
to interrogating the numbers.
Helen, you see,
fair.
These numbers, when these numbers are thrown, you remember that Dr. Baumia said that, 2 million jobs and over have been created. And I asked a simple question. In the first year of planting for food and jobs, we were told that 745,000 jobs had been created. This was said by the former Greek minister in Parliament. So it's a matter of record. If in the first year alone, 745,000 jobs were created, multiply that by the 6 years at least that he was there until he left, right? How many jobs would that be? That would be more than the 2 million jobs in the agri sector alone.
Right.
Now let's look at other sectors that the government continually boasts that, we have created jobs in. We shouldn't be having our unemployment population rising through the roof, over 14% going on to 15%. It should not happen, because if all these jobs are available, people should not be complaining that they don't have jobs. I mean, people will complain, but the numbers of people who complain...
I don't think these numbers, to put it bluntly, are a clear representation or a real representation
you mean these
of
figures?
these figures that we get.
That's all the points I'm making.
And I'm with you. But I think there are people in the space who do interrogate these further.
No, these are individuals.
Actually, I'll go a step further. I dare I say, I'll find out who I think this institution I'm referring to is.
So this point I'm raising, for example, the president is eulogizing NEIP for this success of 103 so jobs, right? You remember NAPCO, right? We're told that, it's 100,000. In Parliament, Ken Oferiatta said it's 97,373. So it wasn't 100,000. So, I mean, politicians like to put things together. But for me, NEIP is just one of the many. There's NBSSI, which is now GEA. Okay, that also gives money to people. And Helen, there are people who come. For example, Sixtus has a brilliant idea, takes it to NEIP. It is endorsed. And then he's giving some money. He takes the same program to GEA. And then the program is also endorsed, because NEIP endorsed. There are things they are looking at or they are looking for. Once they are able to cross those ones, they say, it's a good thing. They give you money. Then based on that, he re-engineers the plan, the proposal, and takes it to GE.
This happens.
Because you don't have a synchronized system where you say, Ogbodu has gotten money from NEIP. So
there's no database. All we do is just type his name in. That's what I'm saying. We don't have it.
We are just interested in, oh, we have given X number of people money.
So the duplication
will abound. Because if one agency sees it and endorses it, it means that the other agency will also endorse it.
John, do you know that in itself has become a job?